The next story is about a young woman who has turned a tragic loss into an opportunity to touch thousands of lives. It is a story about giving thanks and about bringing joy in the hearts of families in the face of extraordinary and sometimes heartbreaking obstacles.
It's a story that sadly starts in a hospital. Naomi Cohain, a 15-year-old girl, struggles for her life, a battle against bone cancer. Her cousin, Daniela Mendelsohn, remembers it all too well.
I used to go every week, and we'd go to the hospital and I'd hang out with her, and she was very into, the arts and to jewelry and to rock music, your typical 15-year-old.
Naomi passed her days in the hospital making artwork and jewelry for friends and family. Her spirit and her will to live were strong.
Seeing the courage and the dignity and the grace that she had in those final moments, and that stuck with me. It'll stick with me for a lifetime.
And Daniela, who was 17 at the time, watched her cousin fight and finally give in to her cancer. On her deathbed, Naomi had only one wish: to never be forgotten. Daniela took that to heart.
I thought I could do something in memory of Naomi.
And so, ArtWorks, the Naomi Cohain Foundation, was born. A foundation based on the joy of art of all kinds. A foundation that gives hospitals art carts so that children battling life-threatening diseases can lose themselves in the simple joy of creating.
Most of these kids are in and out of the hospital for treatments. What they have to look forward to is their next round of chemotherapy. It's not what every child should be worrying about.
George Perez is one of those kids who benefits from the program.
Right there, right?
He's only 11. He spends 3 days a week in St. Joe's Children's Hospital getting treatment for kidney failure.
Do you want to take that one with you?
His child life specialist, Tiffany, says artwork puts some joy into his visits.
I know George for many years, and one of the ways that George is able to cope through his hospital stay is through artwork and Lego building.
As a matter of fact, George made this Lego sports car, which he plans to show off at a big yearly ArtWorks event. He's just one of the hundreds of children who will take part. This is the heart of the foundation, an event called Express Yourself.
That's beautiful!
Kids from all the hospitals and their families flock here to show off their artwork and to perform.
Good to see you!
It's like their very own special Oscars.
That is what I'm trying to do, is to give these children whose days are so difficult and so painful, and to give them a moment to shine, a moment to feel on top of the world.
Take a look at the artwork. You can see all the trials in their life played out in the art. Painting about blood transfusion and cancer blockers. But they're here, all decked out in their Sunday best, smiles on their faces. For Victor Araromi, artwork was an important part of his battle with eye cancer.
They always convince me with good things, like to keep my head up and stuff like that. So I got through it easily.
He's in remission now, but he still comes to the artwork events to show his extraordinary ability on the drums. He's just one of so many. Kristen Fielder is here today because ArtWorks meant so much to her son, Zachary, who battled cancer for much of his short life.
He passed away after 2 years fighting his cancer, and it was still important for us to come and support Daniela and ArtWorks and let her know that this is really an important thing that she's doing.
She made a book of her son's art.
This piece was the last piece that he created.
It's her way of honoring and remembering his life. It's stories like these that make Daniela know she's done the right thing.
I guess I walk away with saying at least I did what I could to give them a moment to feel normal. Because that's what these events do. They make every single person smile. You may have tears in your eyes, but you smile.
Helping and inspiring others, and all the while keeping that promise to her cousin.
It feeds my soul, and at the end of the day, I'm doing something that I know is making a difference in others' lives.
She is making a difference. And if you would like to do the same, you'd like to help ArtWorks or learn more about it, log on to the website at www.artworksfoundation.org. Back in a second.